That cold front arrived earlier this morning. We've had quite the cool down today and more cold air expected later this week. We're going to be talking about it in today's web weather. And a freeze warning out for south central Oklahoma through 9 a.m. Tuesday, with most of Texoma expecting to see temperatures falling anywhere between 28 and 33 degrees. We'll be about on average 31 degrees out the door tomorrow morning and topping out in the 50s. Heading into the afternoon, more sunshine. North winds not too strong for tomorrow, but back in the 70s by Wednesday with mostly cloudy skies. And then by the end of the week, expecting that colder air to spill in with highs in the 50s, both for your Thanksgiving as well as your Friday. 39 degrees for Thanksgiving morning, 51 by the afternoon, partly cloudy skies and north winds about 10 to 15 miles per hour. The big picture, if you are traveling or maybe just planning on heading outside and getting some things done, we are expecting more rain to impact the Midwest and eventually the East Coast over the next 24 hours. That storm system moves out. We'll be watching the West Coast for some storms and mainly some snow for Utah over to Colorado, here across the south, and even most of kind of the east and Midwest seeing fairly quiet conditions for Wednesday afternoon, or at least in the morning. That changes going into Thanksgiving, though, with more rain expected for folks from St. Louis down through northern Mississippi and Alabama, and then up through Tennessee and Kentucky. We are going to be quiet here in Texoma most of this week, but impacts to travel likely out to the east, and then this northwest flow taking over on the left side of that area of low pressure. This colder air going to be spilling in from Canada. We have some cold air trapped up there. You see the really cold air starting to impact Edmonton. That's going to be moving south, impacting Minnesota, the Dakotas, most of the Great Lakes. That's the coldest air into Saturday, but we are also going to be cooler here in Texoma with highs in the 50s, lows in the 20s by the end of the weekend and going into next week. We'll talk more about this coming up tonight on K10.